Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy AceTheDay, back with some Madden 22 franchise. In today's episode, we are taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're 4-5, and we are on Sunday prime time. Let's get right into the video, man.
It looks like you lost another one.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Man, this game is pretty funny. I am about to record some. I just got done playing my friend, so I'm a little iffy right now. This game gets the blood flowing, to say the least, but that's not the point, man. We're here with some Madden 22 franchise gameplay, back at it with the Chargers. My fault for missing a day yesterday, but if you guys kind of noticed by now, if I do miss a day, I am definitely going to upload the next day, so just keep that in mind. But to start off this week's game, we got Eckler going for a big run. I know you guys saw Justin Herbert's stats on the screen. Listen, man, Peyton Manning, when he was a rookie, you know, he had a lot of interceptions. And even though Herbert might not be a rookie and it's a sophomore year, we're going to let it slide, all right? Because he's finding Jared Cook right here for the 27th passing touchdown of the year. Justin Herbert's good for about 30 touchdowns on the year so far. So, you know, we got that rolling for us. As you guys see, Big Ben's numbers, honestly not having too bad of a year, man. He's kind of having a bounce back year compared to last year, man. He kind of snuck it up after the Steelers had that amazing start to the year. I believe they were 11-0. And to make things even more awkward, I'm pretty sure Big Ben's a 78 overall in this game. So the fact that he even has those kind of stats, being a 78 overall, is kind of, you know, I don't know, it's pretty cool to me because I grew up, man. The first Super Bowl I ever watched was the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. It was Big Ben taking on Kurt Warner, and just the biggest play of that game, of course, with the Santonio Holmes touchdown in the back of the end zone, but also James Harrison with that 99-yard pick six. It was just absolutely amazing to watch. And speaking of amazing to watch, Jimmy Smith celebrating going into the end zone as the Chargers go up 14-0. Unfortunate for Ben Roethlisberger right there. We get a fumble and take it to the house. Jimmy Smith making some plays, man. Probably the most underrated move we've made so far, and it came a couple weeks into the season when we signed him because for some reason the game auto shifts Chris Harris Jr. To the slot. So we had a Michael Davis, and I don't really know too much about Michael Davis in real life, but when it comes to Madden, he's not the best outside cornerback. So we went ahead and made that move, and honestly haven't regretted it since, man. Jimmy Smith has been making some crazy plays, and look at Keenan Allen. Getting Keenan Allen back was just, honestly, bro, like, our offense is just so crazy. Like, we didn't miss him that much, but getting used to life without Keenan Allen was definitely a little difficult at first, as Austin Eckler coughing the ball up right there. Herbert trying to catch up to the defender, but that is Devin Bush, and Devin Bush has like 90 speed or just high 80s speed, and he is just, you ain't catching Devin Bush, man. He was just sprinting downfield. So besides that, we couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball, so they get the ball back. Najee Harris, how you pronounce his name, he is going to be an absolute stud this year, man. Them Alabama running backs are just built different, man. Every year it seems like we have an absolute stud coming out of Alabama from the running back position, but we get a huge turnover there. I don't know why Big Ben decided to throw that. That was just an absolute terrible throw by Big Ben. Don't understand it at all in the slightest bit. But speaking of passing, look at that dot by Justin Herbert, man. He put that pass on the money, and Keenan Allen went and grabbed the ball, except he didn't get into the end zone. And on the very next play, man, I gotta get my man a touchdown. You know I had to reward Keenan Allen with a touchdown. And he is just, look at him, bro. He's just so inspirational, man. And speaking of inspirational, we get the ball back. They were having a tough time on offense. And, it's a little weird, man. All Madden is a very weird difficulty. One week, it feels like we're just struggling, and the next week, it feels like we're playing like the best team of all time, man. Like I just, it gives me a lot of mixed emotions, to say the least. This game in general gives me mixed emotions, but we make a very bad throw right there. So Justin Herbert is getting another interception in the interception column. I can't believe I really am making this man just look like an amateur. Speaking of amateur, what the hell was that? Our defender just let up on the play. They get a broken route, which this game is just notoriously known for. Whether or not you're playing the CPU or playing online, everything just seems broken in this game. And fortunately for us, they couldn't get anything to go right there. The receiver came out of the end zone, so that was not a touchdown. Big Ben trying to do everything in his power to lead his team to a comeback. But we get to the halftime. We're up 21-7. We got a 2-possession lead. So honestly, it's just going to come down to whether or not our defense can just continue to put the pressure on Big Ben. As right here on third down, Big Ben is going to drop back and it's going to lay in a absolute dot. Dude, that was a Stanley steamer, man, on the sideline. James Washington, I believe there's actually some drama going on with him and the Steelers in real life. If not, it's another Steelers wide receiver that I was pretty sure they wanted out. But let's just talk about how our defense, even though I just said it's really going to depend on them, they are getting their asses handed to them by the Steelers right now. Big Ben was just picking the secondary apart, and Najee Harris getting into the end zone right there. Just nobody's going to be able to tackle him, man. He's like a Derrick Henry 2.0 in this game, and if he's a Derrick Henry 2.0 in real life, man, that's going to be crazy. Dude, he looks like it, man. If you guys haven't watched his highlights from Alabama, he is poised to be a hell of a running back in the NFL. But back to the gameplay. Herbert, another absolute dot, man. Herbert probably had his best game accuracy-wise for me so far this year in this game. As right there, we get a little throw out of sack luck. Jared Cook, a.k.a. Beetlejuice, with a good catch right there. And we're trying our best to drive downfield and get into the end zone, and I throw a pick. So now it makes it very easy for the Steelers. They're only down by a possession, and I don't know, man. That route to me looked wide open. Like, I'm going to blame myself on that one. Like, once again, Herbert was just so accurate in this game. I tried to lead the running back to the outer side of the end zone, and it's just, for some reason, this game it was just terrible with leading passes this year. But we get really lucky right here. The receiver goes out of bounds, comes back inbounds, and makes the catch. So it's a big flag right there. And on fourth down, they are not settling for no field goal, man. They want to score a touchdown. And EA's response to it being 4th down and on all Madden, their hardest difficulty, they throw the ball out of the back of the end zone, man. I don't care if that's, a 78 overall QB Madden. That is a Hall of Fame quarterback, Big Ben, throwing the ball out of the back of the end zone. And, if that was me in that situation and Herbert was throwing the ball out of the back of the end zone, I'll be livid, bro. But let me stop, let me stop, man, because honestly, we kind of lucked out right there. Even though there is this much time left, and we probably, would have won the game regardless. Keenan Allen, just very unnecessary at the end of the game. I know in the comment section I was getting a little flack for just playing stupid at the end of the games, but hey, man, I'm just trying to have fun with this series. We get a crazy catch with Keenan at the end of the game, and just a little salt on the wound, man. Mike Tomlin, I love you, bro. I didn't really mean that, but we put up 3 more points with 0 seconds. So the Chargers are going to walk out with a W, 24-14. More of a defensive game for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, man, even though it was a little less offensive. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more Madden 22 content here on the channel, and hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.